So in March of 2021, yes, 2021, I was asked by a friend to make her an outfit for her birthday. I even made a video for the beginning of the process, and that was more than a year ago. That's how good I am at this. Enjoy! So as you can see here, I started the actual process of sewing the top in a pretty standard, uneventful way, just by transferring the markings from the pattern pieces to the actual fabric, figuring out how to attach this rectangular piece to the other part of the top. Pretty standard, not aware of what is waiting for me as the process continues. And if I sound dramatic, just you wait. It keeps getting more and more, I don't know, you tell me. The worst couple of years, I think. Pretty much something that always makes me feel a little better about myself and a little less like the failure that I am is being productive. Of course, we all know being productive when you're depressed, which I probably am. I haven't gone to a professional to diagnose it because I don't have the money to do that. I have the money, but I don't want to spend it on that because I'm feeling like the end of the world is coming and I need to save all the money I can, and this doesn't seem like a life-threatening thing, even though it probably sort of is. And also, if I don't get better, if I don't feel better soon, it's gonna be like a physical thing too, because the mind and the body are connected, and if I don't take care of the mind, the body is gonna be next. So I'm decided to be productive, but being productive when you're depressed, like I said, is very overwhelming, and I sometimes can't bring myself to do basic things. But what helps in that, to me at least, is to divide it into groups. I have 10 minutes of work, whatever work I need to be doing. I have a list of things. I always have a list of things that I need to do. And also, I prioritize them. What's the most urgent thing to do right now? What isn't that urgent and can wait till I'm feeling better? It hasn't been okay for a couple of days or weeks or the past couple of years. I'm not quoting the theme from Friends. It's just like that sometimes. Right now, I think being productive is gonna make me feel better, and if I feel better, then I can do more things and I can be healthier. Priority is being healthy, and if whatever you can do to get yourself to a point where you're healthier is where you should be going. That's the direction. The direction is health. That's the most important thing. Not important enough for me to actually consult a professional. Don't learn from me. I'm not a good example. I need to do something to make myself forget about everything that's wrong and to make myself feel better. And productivity is what I choose today. I'll choose other things other times, but today I choose productivity. And I start with 10 minutes, and then I take a break for 10 minutes, and then I do 20 minutes of productivity, and then I'll take a break for 10 minutes, and then I do 30 minutes of productivity, and then I'm done for the day. And that's an hour, and you can accomplish a lot in an hour. So here's the stage I'm in right now. I got the outer fabric to this point. This is the front. And I did the same stage on the lining fabric. Now let's see how much more I can accomplish in an hour of work, and that'll keep me motivated. I'll look at this video and be like, oh, look at what I accomplished in an hour. Now if I could just apply myself for more time than that, maybe I can finish this thing. Now, there's been a change of plans. Originally, I was gonna make her a skirt that's made out 2 layers of fabric, and it's gonna have a zipper. It was gonna have a zipper. Zippers are devil's work. That's it. You heard it here. Probably not first, because a lot of people hate zippers. Zippers suck, okay? How is it that it's like installing a zipper? Like it's a fucking, I don't know. You don't sew on the zipper. No, you install it because it's annoying and I hate it. And the top already has a zipper. So you know I'm gonna have some zipper experience over here and it's gonna suck. So instead of doing this with woven fabric, which I hate woven fabrics. I don't hate woven fabrics, but I prefer knit fabrics because they conform to my shape and you don't need zippers or buttons unless it's decorative. You usually don't need buttons or zippers or anything annoying of that sort. You just need like elastics and stuff that are comfortable. And oh my God, I need to be comfortable. So instead, I found in this issue of Berta a pattern for a skirt that's made out of a knit fabric. And it's pretty much the same skirt, only it's made out of a knit fabric. So that is very exciting to me. It's gonna take less time. We're planning, me and myself, we're planning for it to take less time. I don't know if it's gonna, take less time in the end, but that's the plan, and you gotta have a plan for life. This fabric and in this fabric. Is it a lot? No, but it's better than nothing. And also, most importantly, I feel better. I don't know how this works, but it does. When I do things, it makes me feel better. Is this like a life tip or something? I don't know. Maybe if you did things, it wouldn't make you feel better. But from my experience, it makes me feel better. So when I feel down, as soon as I can get out of bed, which might take a while, but as soon as that's a possibility, I try to make stuff and it helps. So the most important thing I got out of the hour of productivity yesterday is that I'm not as panicky and as sad as I was yesterday. Which means that I have the energy to do another hour of productivity today, or maybe even 2. Now let's continue.
Here's the part where I attempt to sew in the lining. Well, I start to sew in the lining. It's gonna go horribly wrong in the future. So stay tuned for that. Just remembering how long all of this took makes me wonder how I still sew, how I didn't give up on it. Good job, me.
I made a stupid mistake. Very, very stupid and very annoying. To attach the lining to the outer fabric and the outer fabric to itself on the side that has no zipper, right? Because on the side that has a zipper, we're gonna need to put the zipper in over here. I don't know how to do that, but I'm gonna find out very soon and probably want to throw the whole thing away and set my house on fire. But we're not there yet, so hang in there for the stupid mistake. Here's the stupid mistake. Stupid mistake is, while I was sewing this to the lining, I also sewed it to itself. So the part, the front part was kind of like closed on itself instead of attaching to the other part. And I also cut the corner because of course I did. And now, well, now I pinned it together to see if it's fine, and it looks okay with the pins, and I hope the fact that I cut the corner isn't going to be affecting it, but I'm not very optimistic about that, and also a little angry at myself for making that mistake. I hate things with lining. I hate woven fabric. I'm going to start a series where I take woven fabric patterns and I make them out of knit fabric, because knit fabric is easier to sew and doesn't require a zipper. Most of the clothes I wear are knit because they conform to my body, as fabric should. But that's not going to help this top.
Here's the problem. I don't know if you can see it properly, but the problem is right at here. See? This is the cut corner. What I'm going to need to do is make sure that I sew here. It's going to be a little deeper than intended because I'm supposed to have like a 1 centimeter seam allowance, which goes here, pretty much here. And this is slightly deeper, needs to go over this seam.
Another hour and a half yesterday and another hour today, and this is how far I've come. I've finished the lining and I finished the outer fabric, and I even started attaching them together when I found out that the instructions are not the best. They never said in the instructions when you need to attach the shoulder seams on the lining and on the outer fabric. So I just did what you told me, and then it was like, wait, how do you attach shoulder seams now that it's like, so I had to unpick and attach the shoulder seams. I unpicked it down to here almost, and I just attached the shoulder seams of the lining and then of the outer fabric, and now I'm just gonna hope this works. But man, tell me when to attach the shoulder seams. Don't just assume I know when to do that, because I don't. Even though I've studied this like sewing, I actually went to a place and studied how to sew and how to design and stuff and make patterns. I still don't know exactly when to do each step because I'm terrible at this. Don't just assume that if someone does something for years and years that they're good at it, because not necessarily. I am not good at this, but that's not going to stop me from doing it, because you know, when I'm not getting mad at sewing magazines and or at whatever it is I'm making. Sorry, the siren. If you can hear the siren, I'm sorry. Someone is being taken away by the cops. I'm just kidding, I don't know. Might be an ambulance, so good luck to them, either way. Either way, when I'm not getting mad at myself and or a sewing magazine that doesn't give the right instructions, and this is why everybody hates you. When I'm not doing that, I really enjoy sewing. So today I am especially exhausted because yesterday I uploaded my first video and it took forever, like everything. Everything takes me forever. I've established that in my last video. Did you see it? Probably not, because it has 3 views and 2 of them are me. I'm a big fan of my work. Now, here's where I am with the top. I attached the shoulder seams in the lining and in the outer fabric. And now I'm not sure how to continue, because on the one hand, I need to attach this side, and it's partially attached. It's attached up to a certain point, and then I'm gonna need to attach the other side, and I'm not sure I can do that, and I'm exhausted. But I'm gonna give it like a half hour at least, so that I can be done with this project by the weekend, because enough is enough. Did I mention her birthday was in June and it's July? So, and we bought the fabrics in April, so I had time, and I was unemployed for a while, so I don't know what to tell you. I made 2 toiles for this, and it took forever, and I hope it comes out okay, because if after all this work it doesn't come out perfect, I don't want to say perfect, but perfect, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be mad.
Next, an unpaid vacation. Even more drama.
Look at this mess. It's ridiculous. Oh, I'm so bad at this.
I'm pretty much giving up on this top.